Right, hello everybody, Cyan Kruckmeyer here with Pokemon Uranium, like I said I would. Except, boy have I had a wonderful time. So, I said I was gonna do Uranium. Then I said, okay, well I don't feel like doing Uranium, let's do another game. Right? And then I said, okay, let's have that other game be Plants vs. Zombies, because I feel like playing through it again. And I tried to play through the entirety of Plants vs. Zombies, ran out of time, and I still have an incomplete file. So that video is never going to see the light of day. It also had horrible mic quality. Blah, blah. So now I actually am recording Uranium. I have absolutely no idea what else I'm going to do. You may notice that I am speeding up certain clips because these battles take way too long, considering that Augustus is weaker than a bag of bags. And my only other option is Burb. Though, this is going to be the episode in which I get, like, all the team members. So that's good. There's quite a few parts sped up and cut out. Yeah, so after this, the next episode of Uranium will have live commentary. Because I'm no longer using Snagit, I'm using OBS. How OBS is going to work with such a tiny window, I need to figure out. I need to figure out a lot of things on OBS with my setup. But, let me try and talk about some things that I mentioned in that Plants vs. Zombies video that, of course, now haven't been heard. So first thing is that this headset is dying. Like the two before it, it sometimes loses hearing in an ear. Though this one I wouldn't object to being replaced since it sucks. Let's see, what else happened? I have a second monitor now. It also has a touch screen on it, so I can do artwork videos better. I just need to figure out how to record it. That might be all the important stuff. Yeah, that's about it. So, what else is there to talk about? This is my only Let's Play currently. When am I going to finish Five Nights at Freddy's World? I have no idea. Originally, I was thinking that it'd be when Update 3 is announced, though I heard a rumor that there isn't going to be an Update 3. It was from a very non-credible source, but it was still a rumor. Speaking of Five Nights at Freddy's World, Freddy here is useless. I mean, absolutely useless. I'm battling a thing called an O10, which is just sort of a weird thing that I probably shouldn't have caught, since it's just a weaker version of Burb. O10 here is probably going to be replaced once I get a better. Anything else interesting to talk about? Last time I uploaded Uranium, Sun and Moon hadn't come out. They, of course, have. Nothing much to talk about there other than I used that team I said I would. Among other things. I also used a 2-cannon for most of the game until it got, Geodude. Oh yeah, here's, me naming the O10. I named it Foxbat, which I'm pretty sure is the name of a Bakugan. And I named it this because it is a flying thing with fox-like features. Now, in a few seconds, maybe more than a few seconds, I'm going to get a thing that even fits the Foxbat description a lot more, and I'm going to struggle for a nickname. I think I can remember pretty quickly. But back to Smoon. I also EV trained my first Pokemon. I did it in bulk, so the three I did were a Delmise, a Pinsir, and the Incineroar. I didn't feel like breeding another one. I had to breed so many Delmise to try and get an adamant one. I have a PC box with one of every Delmise of each nature, except for Relaxed and, I think, Naive. I think those were two I didn't get. There were many more that I had to release, because that Delmise took so long to get. The only other ones I bred for were of a pincer, who I just sort of did 5 and took the best one, which ended up being one that was naughty. And I also have a Marini, which I'm going to turn into a Toxapex and use for doubles on the battle tree. But I have no idea when I'm going to do that. I still want to do something good in singles. So then I start looking around in the grass, I find a chipmunk, I beat it up. That's about all that happened there. Say one thing, and that is that I hate the Sun and Moon metagame. And I mean, like, really hate the Sun and Moon metagame. And so then I just do a bunch of random stuff, and I stay in that position for a good, like, 5 minutes, so I cut all that out for you. And I thought that was when my friend called. No, my friend calls later on, and that was, like, 20 minutes that I cut out. Well, no, it wasn't 20 minutes, but it certainly was 20 minutes, because this was a 28-minute long clip, and I've reduced it down to a 20-minute clip, so. That pause probably wasn't 5 minutes either. Pause is probably only like 2 minutes. So he has a monkey. I peck of a monkey. And then we have, after the monkey, we have the Battle of the Century. Battle of the Century. Barul. And then I see that, I'm just like, what's a barul? And then it's that thing. And it sounds like eh. I don't actually have audio playing, so I can't tell, but I'm pretty sure it sounds like eh. And so, because it's a rock type, I fear a rock move and go out to my thing that would quad resist rock. I think it quad resist. And it doesn't, it has tackle, and the battle goes on for 5 years. Because, like I said, Augustus is weaker than a bag of bags. Speaking of Augustus, I named Augustus after a cat that visits our house sometimes. We haven't seen him at all since the recording of the first Uranium episode. So I should probably change his name to... That was sped up 4 times, so we beat Larry. I completely forgot the Pokepod existed, and I probably will forget the Pokepod existed when I continue playing this game. There's another Baul. So then I go up here. It's like, yeah, you can go to no talk, but not if there's a roadblock, and what do you know, there's a roadblock. So we have to go through cave. So we go in cave, and it's dark. Oh no. But I say, wait, I have a burb. And the burb can light it up. So I go to light it up, and nope! Need a badge. So that doesn't happen. So I just sort of go about my business, and I find real fox bat. Because this thing is a fox and a bat. O10 is just sort of a slight fox and not really a bat. Oh yeah, so, there's a cut there. And that was when my friend called. You probably didn't notice. The only way you could notice is because of music. This thing also had a Zubat's cry. And it has Poison Bee, making it, well, a Zubat. I'm gonna love when live commentary comes back. But, thinking smart, I go to my Pokemon that is immune to poison. And I throw a Pokeball at it. It's my last one. Ooped. And so now I'm thinking, okay, well, I just used Foxbat. What do I name the Foxbat? Poison Ball Pokemon. Sorry. So I'm thinking, like, alright, what can I name this thing? It's a bat, it's a fox, pineapple fox, and so I name it Bat Fox. It's not Fox Bat, it's Bat Fox. As you do. So we get an escape rope in case we want to leave. And I find an and we run away from the and I run away and get stopped by a land snake. Why am I calling it a land snake? I'll explain when I find another one. But, yeah, if this was live commentary, there'd be a wonderful land snake moment. Which is really just sort of, I become very dumb moment. And someone in the room talked, so I yelled at them, except because the game audio is so weird, you couldn't actually hear the person talking, so it was just sort of me screaming at someone in the room for talking. So I decided to delete that part because it's useless. On with the regularly scheduled, that isn't regularly scheduled video. Then I do absolutely nothing. I talk to this guy, he's still crying. I go into the Pokemart and I buy some more capture apparatuses. Make sure to spend not all my money. Oh, that's something related to Pokemon that has happened recently. I started watching playthroughs of Vietnamese Crystal, which is the most amazing game ever. Specifically, I've been watching Vinesauce Joel's, but yeah, Vietnamese Crystal is the most amazing thing ever. I should totally play Vietnamese Crystal. I actually wouldn't object to that since I've been looking to play Crystal. I just don't really have the means of doing it. So if I get like a Game Boy emulator, that could work. I have an emulator that I got from the same friend who gave me this game. He also gave me AM2R, but it's either a Game Boy Advance or a DS. I don't actually remember which. I have not used it yet. I haven't even downloaded the files on the disc. It's just sort of sitting underneath my camera. A camera I also haven't used in a while because I haven't done anything Bionicle related. Or Skit related. Which is probably for the better. So then I noticed that there's this weird thing on the right side of the screen with like this weird, like the black marker thing just sort of being odd. So I put Batfox there for some reason. Do a bunch of switching. That's it. Riveting gameplay. So there's some water that I can't do anything with. Run around. Oh, nope, it's a Zubat clone. The Zubat clone, and we run away from it. So we go towards the steps, and Land Snake. So this was the moment where I said, I don't know when I said it, but it was before I nicknamed it. I pretty much said, so what's this thing supposed to be? Some kind of like land snake? Realizes what I just said. I'm like, what the heck did I just say? Of course it's a land snake, as opposed to any other type of snake. Realizes what I just said. Realizes I'm still an idiot because there exist these wonderful things called sea snakes. So that was that. And this thing doesn't like being captured. Because it's a land snake. So yeah, now whenever I say something really stupid and realize that it wasn't stupid, or if I say something stupid, make fun of it being stupid, and then realize it wasn't actually stupid, I'm going to call it a land snake moment. So, we caught the land snake, and take a guess at what we're naming it. Yup. Land snake. Actually, I should say, I'm gonna reiterate that this is a blind playthrough, but I have spoiled some things for me, and so I decided to look at what all of the Pokemon I have currently evolve into, and Landsnake is not that impressive, I must say. He's kinda cool, and what he evolves into is really cool, but he is not very strong at all, and I'm pretty sure he has a really poor move Foxbat, like I mentioned, not also that good. Tonami, or Bat Fox, I might end up using. Because his evolution is extremely dumb, but it's grown on me. Like a lot of dumb evolutions. Like Probopass. And Incineroar. But I'm not gonna say what it is. But it's hilarious. The only other thing I've spoiled for myself is, a Pokemon design that rivals the, Bear Caterpillar for weirdest design ever. And, I am going to spoil this one. It is a brain with lips and a fishtail. It's a brain coral Pokemon. Yes. So another thing about, Grozard, or Land Snake, is that he only knows Scratch as his attack, or his only attacking move is, Scratch. Which is just sort of weird. I think Diglett had Scratch, so I think he's just supposed to be a Diglett clone. He also has Arena Trap, so he is very much a Diglett clone. He has a very vaguely horse-ish head. Horse-ish head. That's what I meant to say. But here's the Dunsparce. And I love Dunsparce. It's adorable. And it also has a really cool evolution in this. So I try to catch the Dunsparce, and it beats the ever-living crap out of Land Snake. So I switch out. The other reason I don't want to use Land Snake is because he's lower than the rest. Because, like, Dunsparce is 5. Foxbat and Bat Fox are 6. Actually, I think Foxbat might be 7. And everyone else should be 8 to 9, so... By everyone else, I mean, Cat and Burb. So, this thing is going for a rollout sweep. Which I don't like. And if you don't know, rollout gets stronger every time it's used. So Bat Fox is past dead. And I believe that was turn 3 of rollout. So I switch into Augustus. Because he can tank rock hits. So I scratch it. It goes for rollout. That's turn 4. And rollout lasts for 5 turns. This is going to come into effect, I swear. And so that was turn 5 of rollout. That's when it's at its strongest. Now if Dunsparce goes for rollout again, it's going to be weaker. I was miscounting and thought that was turn 4. So I send in Freddy. Yes, I send in Freddy, just sort of as fodder. As I want people to get experience from this. So, I chuck a ball. Nope, bursts out. So it goes for rollout. This is turn 1 of rollout, so it makes sense that Freddy didn't die. I thought that that was turn 5 of rollout, and so I was, like, stunned for a second that Freddy somehow survived a turn 5 super effective rollout from a Pokemon with a decent attack stat. But no, he did not. He survived a turn 1 rollout, which is just as impressive, honestly. But I catch the Dunsparce. Oh, and I didn't even realize that. That's called the Land Snake Pokemon. Is it actually called the Land Snake Pokemon? I didn't realize that. But, I go to name it Morton and realize that it's female. So what do I name it? Moron. No, just kidding, I name it Morton. Anyways, Morton female. Why not? I couldn't really think of a better name. What do I generally name my Dunsparce? In White 2, I had one named Beezy, which was based off of an episode of The National Dex. Because I couldn't Dunsparce's name, so we just kept calling it Beezy. Then, if I ever used Dunsparce in competitive, which I think I did once as a joke, I named it Beelzebub. Sort of going off the original Beezy name. I mean, I caught one, I believe in... Yeah, I caught one in Y and named it Beezy Jr., except I never used it. So this is now Morton. And so I heal up my Pogs. And then I decide to actually get Morton. I'm remember that he exists. And I'm probably going to be using Dunsparce for the rest of the game, because it's amazing. So we get rid of Freddy, just because he's useless. It took forever to train, so... Yeah, that's the episode. Not much more to say. I'm just gonna stare at this computer. Literally and in the game. Then I save. I have not actually tested if the saves work, so hopefully they do. And that's about it. See ya.